Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for clots. Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create ignition currents. Control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Shatter animo orbs to create acceleration currents. I know it's hard to tell amidst the barrage of bullets, but this is the only way. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The Grand Lord is here to help. But first, clear. Even after hundreds of years of use, Dvalin is still very dangerous. That was our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out is hot. Be sure to watch your step.
This is not the end.
That was our chance. Aim for the tainted blood neck.
I'll race.
You'll pay for
Dodge this!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I'm not in the mood for this. That was our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
This place is gonna collapse!
been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
The Storm Terror threat. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You got back! The honorary knights triumphant! Yep, we're back from Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity to do that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the as we speak. Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh yeah! Paimon remember. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started operations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. I know, it's strange. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess at the Abyss Order is behind. They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too. That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry? You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time. Let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick. timing. Not only was Jean away right when the Hilly Trolls attacked, but Kaya had disappeared too. Luckily, the knights on hand all did an admirable job, and we successfully defended the city. I guess Kaya must have had his reasons. I mean, it's not like he just sat the whole thing out at the cat's tail, right? Windblade!
Thanks for helping us clean up the battlefield. You really didn't have to. This work ethic of yours really puts me to shame. I know this paltry sum doesn't begin to pay you back for everything you've done for the Knights, but for what it's worth, please take it.
Windblade!
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the of adventure. Adventure Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. All youngsters, join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the and save our great city of Mondstadt. What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed Grandmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
No wonder you're a master.
You're high up. Hear your voice.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the storm incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
So Storm Terror's true identity is fallen. One of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet talking shit, Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be a arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? At the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I and watched for their next move. Then came the day all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly eyes sounded gates, that's I saw figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the...
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators of... let's call it fraternizing. Means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. Is the Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
Abyss Order has a leader?
And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Divine into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find out?
Let's just say I worked with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him now. I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about her brother.
Huh, really? Oh, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendon. This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's just...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What?
You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient, but he just said it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
The Fadui were the ones who attacked you? That's too much. Master Jean has already returned to the Knight's headquarters. She said that she will look for evidence, but she also said that if the Fatui didn't leave any traces, the Knights might find it difficult to lodge a complaint against them.
I'll race you then.
Dodge this!
Come a little closer.
Freeze!
Wow, these will come in handy. Bet you can't keep up with me.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Windblade.
Cool it! What's the hurry?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
What do you think, cutie?
Windblade. Hey.
Freeze!
Another test.
Coolidge!
Fry! Fry!
Come a little closer.
Should advise my hammer. Not careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
Windblade!
Freeze!
No pain, no gain.